How do I explain Notre Dame? How do I explain the way the light glints off the dome on a cold, clear winter morning as your breath fogs around you and your boots crunch in the snow? How do I explain the ecstasy of a spring sunset, the pink light bathing the blue and gold of the main building, surrounded by freshly planted tulips? How do I explain the fiery fall foliage, the green grass of early and late summer, the soft gray light of the clouds, and the brilliant blue of the sky? How do I explain the people, the professors who challenge and support me, who delight in my intellectual and personal growth, and who prepared me so well to set foot into the world outside? The students who love our school and love each other, always willing to lend a helping hand, whether moving a futon or teaching chemistry or math. How do I explain the tradition, the push-ups and the cheers, the golden helmets, and the sign those who wear them slap? The fight song, the alma mater, the East Doors of the Basilica and the Rothsey parades, Rockney and Hesburgh, and all those other legendary old men, for they all are, of course, who to this day seem to gaze across campus. How do I explain Notre Dame? How do I explain a place that has the money to tear up all the flowers on God Quad once every 2 weeks of the spring, just to replace them with freshly new ones, but cannot spare the change to make life less burdensome for the students of low socioeconomic status? A place that largely ignored the needs of its host city for decades when its help was most needed. A place that had to have its arm twisted just to follow its ostensible spiritual leader's guidance to scale down fossil fuel use. How do I explain a place that works as hard as it possibly can to prevent women from making their own healthcare decisions? A place where the students must sue the school just to get access to healthcare that is their right by law. A place where the pro-life club benefits from all manner of school money and leeway and are allowed to stage manipulative demonstrations, whereas the reproductive health club will likely never have its activities sanctioned by the administration or a large portion of the student body. Whether inviting speakers to correct falsehoods and misconceptions or doing something as benign as handing out condoms. How do I explain a school that prides itself on the rigor of its philosophy department but employs a professor who told my entire ethics class, and I quote, "The only reason anyone ever cared about Simone de Beauvoir is because she was sleeping with Sartre"? How do I explain that some conservatives still feel that the school's intellectual diversity is lacking in representation from the right? How do I explain an administration that condones or is complicit in weaponizing whiteness and masculinity, where campus police and gatehouse guards behave noticeably different towards black students than white ones, where a rally in support of DACA students was met by a group of white men grinning and holding a Trump banner, where a university-sanctioned conservative club held an event lamenting the death of Halloween due to the mounting social consequences of wearing culturally appropriative and offensive costumes, where a one-time president of the Young Republicans Club wore blackface, where men are allowed to host wild parties while the women have the hammer brought down upon them for a fraction of the same. How do I explain that even knowing all of this, I still love Notre Dame? How do I explain that even though the school has done so much and hurt so many of my friends, I still wear the shirts and go to the games, talk about how much I love being there? How do I explain a place that is so good can be so bad, and a place that is so bad can be so good? How do I explain Notre Dame? To do this, I must turn to the word of Lou Holtz, beloved former coach and current strident Trump supporter. Those who know Notre Dame, no explanation is necessary. Those who do not, no explanation will suffice.